Okay, so I looked at the footage and I think I figured it out. You put your back... Yeah, okay. I'll show you guys when I get there. It's actually pretty simple. I'm quite surprised. Do that, you run. The white part of your foot... Hold on. There we go. Got it. That's all I gotta do. Nah, that's easy. 4,400. I will be astonished if I can get to the next world in under 5,000 deaths. I will be absolutely flabbergasted. No, that's not it. That might be it? It's close. There we go. There we go! Getting it figured out! So proud of myself. What a prideful man I've become in my old age. Ooh, this old ninja still got some tricks. You are beaten. Goodbye. Hiya! Okay. Try this. By the way, it's so funny that I'm at 4,400 deaths because 4, as I've said before, is Japanese for death. So let's see if I will die here, or if not. I have to have the courage of the ninja to do this. Courage of the ninja. There it is. There it is. Oh, that's awesome. So much death. Oh, I didn't die yet. Now, this is the part that took me forever, that I have to say, Solgren, if you could, there's just, this part, I don't know how the heck you're supposed to figure this out. You're supposed to hold the run button down. You're supposed to jump off here and get like a running push. But I don't know how the heck you're supposed to figure that out normally. It took me forever. I mean, now I get it. I get it now, obviously, but just... How on earth were you supposed to figure that out before? No instruction. That still burns me up when I think about it. Like I haven't still died. I still like how I haven't died yet. No, I'm shooting too many times. Shooting far too many times. Let's... 1, 2. Aw. This is where the true ninja skills come in. Oh, died. There goes my mojo. Oh, no! That stinks. If you can do this in one fluid motion, as Bruce Lee once said, be like water. Water can flow, but water can also crash. And I'm crashing and burning right now, Mr. Lee. I love that, how he just spins off the edge. By the way, I'm sorry if I was pretentious earlier for giving my opinion on where Resident Evil needs to go. That's just... I really shouldn't give my opinion. I'm not a game scholar by any means. Oh, that stinks. Oh wait, no it doesn't. I like how I died right as I hit the point of his sword. Yay! That's funny though, I'm not dying here very much. I can go and brag to people who've played Boshy before and be like, yeah, I beat that segment in 2 deaths. 2 deaths? Wow. I like how all my friends are Japanese. Wow. My friends are not all Japanese, they just pretend to be, those racists. Oh, that's right. Yuck. Oh, come on, I'm really trying to do this in 2 deaths now. I think that guy would be the only one to prove a problem. Oh, if I could do this... Maybe I should die 2 more times so I can have like 3 4s. Of course, the 4,444 deaths will be quite interesting. No! Stalled out. Come on, Ryu, you gotta go fast. I should be using Sonic for this, but I'm not going to. Hypersonic, whatever. Definitely not going to. But anyway, yeah, if the Capcom people wanted to take suggestions from people, I'm probably the last one that they should call. But it's interesting to me how Resident Evil pretty much has two solid groups of fans, and that is the more recent fans that got into it after Resident Evil 4, who like the action, and if you gave them a new Resident Evil with the old Resident Evil style, they'd probably be a little bit confused, like, where's all my action? And then you have the older, crew of Resident Evil fans who played the first three when they were younger and loved it, or even now when they're younger, they've played it back and they love the older style, and they either don't like or don't really, they want the old style back for whatever reason, whether they prefer it or just whatever reason, they want it back. I've never really met anybody that is, like, okay with just letting Capcom do whatever the hell they want with, by the way, hell is not a swear. You can say it on TV. Just had to say. Definitely rude. Definitely a not good place to go. Not a swear. Did I kill that guy? But anyway. We must be an honorable ninja. Oh, so honorable. I didn't even notice that I was at the 4 death. That stinks. I have to kill myself 400 times now. Obviously. But anyway. I prefer to think of myself in a group right now where I don't really mind. Whatever they do with Resident Evil is fine by me, as long as they keep making Resident Evil games. Which I guess is a really bad attitude to have, because it just goes to show that you'll take any kind of, like, mess from them. But no, it's just, it's their thing, and whatever they want to do with it, as long as it's done well, whatever they do, even if it kills the mood, even if it kills the atmosphere, even if they make Rainbow Sunshine puppy shooting adventure, but the puppies are zombie dogs and the sun is radioactive waves that are affecting their brains. As long as it's made well, I'm happy. As long as it's fun to play, I'm more than happy. Arguably, you could look at a recent game, that was on a lot of people's, like, it either made the nomination or it was very high up there on people's, like, top 5 games of the year, so just game of the year anyway, that completely destroyed the tone of its predecessing games. Long-running game completely destroyed the atmosphere of its predecessors and was still fun and amazing, and arguably people like it more for the changes. And that game, everybody, crud, is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. That game, pure action, pure adrenaline, in its most basic form. Such a change from the stealth combat, sneakiness, espionage action of the original Metal Gear. And you know what? I fervently applaud Kojima for taking such risks. Because what is innovation without risks? And it's fine. It's fine if you guys don't like it, or whoever. Yeah! I'm not saying that you should like it because it's a change of form or whatever. You can hate it because it's a change of form, but you can't deny that they're at least trying something different, and they're putting in a lot of effort into it. So, I applaud that. My goodness, I hate doing that. Okay, I couldn't remember if there was another ninja pillar area. Oh, I hate when that happens. I hate when I land it and I have to restart because I hit the R button. Patch it, Solgren. Make it so when I hit the R button, nothing happens. Patch it for me, Solgren! Patch it so that you can only hit R while you're alive. Because that's the only way I play the game. Make it so everybody has to go through this with no deaths. And if you die in the game, you die. I think there needs to be a hardcore edition of this game like that. It needs to happen. But I do hope that you all realize that I'm poking fun at Sahlgren in jest of the old days when I used to say patch it, patch it, patch it. And it's his game. For all of its flaws, you gotta love it. I mean, do you honestly go back and yell at producers to go and fix their game because their passwords in the olden days were like 26 digits long and they were annoying to remember or write down? No, you don't, because that's just how they are. They're classic the way they are. If there's a game-breaking problem, like, I think some of the Action 52 games are just flat-out unplayable, then yeah, they need to get patched if they were ever to be... If anybody ever gave a crap about that mess. But nobody does, so nobody will. Nobody will ever re-release Action 52. Or the Cheetahman, or whatever. And Sahlgren doesn't need to re-release this, because you can beat it, and it's supposed to be hard, so shut up. But just like every game, you can cheat it if you really know the game inside and out. But I gotta say, for a first-timer going through this, you probably won't know a lot of the game-breaking secrets, and you can break the game in certain ways. And shoot, Sahlgren himself even puts in a character that if you beat it on, I think it's hard-on mode, I think you get Sonic. Yeah, you get Sonic, who can jump much higher than anybody else in the game. You get him by getting all the secrets, and by beating the game on the hard-on difficulty, and he breaks the game so much, but even still, he's still immortal. You don't get an immortal character for beating the game like that. I don't even think you get, like, anything... Hey, Merg, can you tell me, do you get anything special? Because I know Merg is watching this. My Every Rotten Giggles, can you tell me, do you get anything for beating it on rape mode, or you just get nothing? Do you just get the honor of being on that leaderboard? Because I'll tell you one thing, guys, I would love to play this game on You're Gonna Get Raped mode, but only for the bosses. I'm sorry. The platforming, I can barely do the platforming, even on the easiest mode. Well, not on easy. I don't accept easy mode as a difficulty. That's just playing through the game to see it. You're just previewing the game to see what it's like in the real world, you know? I think that totally average is the easiest difficulty. It's the easiest difficulty that you can become the Boshy on, is what I'm saying. So, in that regard, even, like, I don't know. I think the game's fine, and as much moaning that I did in the first instance, I really think the game should stay how it is. Don't change it anymore, Sahlgren. Although I love the Ganon boss. I know people were wondering how I feel about that boss, and if I didn't have a death limit and a time limit on myself, I would have given much more love to that character, but love that character. Love it. Good addition. Much more fun than Bomberman. I know I would have gotten even more frustrated with Bomberman because Bomberman isn't even a challenge. He isn't even a thing. He isn't even a boss. And Sahlgren knew that, and he changed it up, and I thank you for it. You know, that was a glaring error, in my opinion. Bomberman was not a boss. There was no health bar. Thus, he was not a boss. He was just a series of dodgeable attacks, and that's it. Once you dodged it, he left. He wasn't even dead. He didn't even kill himself. He just left. He just got bored and left. So thank you, Sahlgren. That other boss, that Ganon boss, though. You will die, or else you will die. Too funny. What am I doing? Okay, come on. I gotta stop recording soonish. Well, in about an hour and 20 minutes. I try to record from like 1 till about 6. So I try to record about 5 hours a day when I record for a really long time, so just letting you know. I mean, I could record for longer, but That's kind of my established hours where I get to take a break and stop, you know? So, anyway. And I think 5 hours is more than enough.